Good evening. Oh, whoa. Hello, Cyrus. What a perfect time to grab you. How you doing? How are you doing? How are my adventures doing? Yam died. Yam was having a quick snooze on the floor. Shh. I'm okay. I hope your exam was alright. Fingers crossed. Ba, 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 ba. Alright. I am going to start off by starting the Pandaemonium questline, or unlocking Pandaemonium. I think it's this dude. Just from beyond. It went well. Still a bit unsure though. Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it's okay. That it felt like it went well is a good sign. But good job, Cyrus. I'm sure it'll all pay off in the end. I'm proud of you. Yes. Oh, okay. Alright. Nem-Gigi. Hello, Nem-Gigi. Right. Nem-Gigi nods at you as if she was expecting your arrival. Crystal from beyond. It appears my calculations were correct. I knew that at this very spot I would encounter none other than Lady, the hero who saw us through the final days. So certain I was of my math that I stood here for... Well, let's not concern ourselves with that. I am Nem-Gigi, assistant to one Professor Claudian. We work with the Itioscope to observe the ethereal sea and delve into the myriad its mysteries. Some mysteries, though, are beyond even our capabilities to unravel. The strange crystal we but recently discovered, for instance, defies our every conjecture. You've been to the centre of the star and far beyond it. However, we hope that you may see something in this crystal that we academics do not. I beg you, lend us your well-travelled eye at Aporia. Professor Claudian will be eagerly awaiting your arrival. I thank you, Nem-Gigi. Off you go. It begins. Alright, so wait. Oh, that's a different one. Labyrinthos. We're going to Labyrinthos. I think I can fly here now. Oh, Bokov. Yeah. Hey, Azza. How you doing? Wow. How's your day been? Yes, I've gotten flying now. Woohoo! Ba, ba, ba. Ah, greetings, lady, and welcome to my humble laboratory. I'm sure Nem-Gigi has already told you plenty about us, but allow me to introduce myself personally. I am Claudian, leader of this little research collective. Farming X all day. Oh boy. Oh boy, you poor soul. Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? I don't think Farming X is classed as resting as a... Does this girl look okay to you? Well, yeah. No comment. Just make sure you get plenty of sleep, Azza. That's the main thing. I must admit, I have been nervous about this meeting ever since Nem-Gigi set out to find you. For a researcher in my field, there is no greater an honor than to meet the first woman in history to traverse the ethereal sea and return to tell the tale. The professor speaks often and at length about your deeds, but he has no small number of achievements to his own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other in Charlian, and the breadth of his knowledge is peerless. Peerless, perhaps, but for a single woman, we must seize this precious opportunity to learn what we can from her, and perhaps crack this conundrum that has stumped the three of us for moons. Why yes, what is this conundrum? It was we who peered into the fathomless sea from the antitower in the Dravanian hinterlands. There we spoke with Hydaelyn and learned of the fate that would befall this star, the final days. Soon thereafter, all research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the Ateoscope did we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as the device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Not long after the exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during a routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, as if propelled to the surface by some unknown force. Interesting. Are you going to show me it then? We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of a normal crystals by orders of magnitude, and its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed. Unfortunately, that was the extent of the information we could glean before we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was very nearly forgotten amidst the sudden upheaval. But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us, and we are free to resume our research. Thus did we decide to seek you out, the dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown and beheld its innermost secrets. And now we would have you see for yourself. What am I looking at? You gonna what's this? Let's have a peek. Here is the crystal in question. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. Well, let's have a gander. Yes. That looks quite familiar. It's space candy. Wee woo. Aha, memories abide within this crystal? Or I know of someone who bears a similar crystal. Stones! Memories are in the crystal. We know this. As I thought, you do know what it is. Please tell me everything. Why, sure. You eat them. They're tasty. Nom 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 nom. Crunch. Forget about your teeth. Just crunch. Yeah, oh, it's funny. I appear to have the exact same crystal in my pocket. Except mine is orange flavored. Oh, I see. The Asians use these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow, but this revelation surpasses even my considerable expectations. Yours is blueberry, I think. Yeah. Or blue raspberry. Or mint. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages. Memories of martial techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or stored stones passed from master to student. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unveiling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? Asia memories, windows through which we can gaze upon the convocation of the 14. And like the crystal in Lady's story, this one does not bear the mark of the convocation. Who, then, would these memories belong to? And more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it set adrift on the ethereal sea? Aww, Gigi's been ignored. Oh, the pain of being a Lalafell. Professor. Claudian. Huh? Oh, yes? I'm well aware that contemplation is the key to breakthrough, but there is priority to consider. We have a guest. You invited explicitly. Must we do this every time? Yeah, don't ignore me. Sir? What? Oh, yes, of course, our guest. Terribly sorry. I do so easily find myself unmoored by the tides of rumination. Perhaps a more, engaging use of your time with us would be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. Time to lick the crystal. Lip. Put it in your mouth. Nom 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 nom. It matches my dress. If anyone, message, come, Pandaemonium, please. Faces, grave threat, star, in danger. Aww. Uh-oh. We gotta do stuff. That expression does not bode well. What did you see? We gotta go to Pandaemonium. We gotta go down to, like, the underworld. Wow. Is that what it is? Pandaemonium? It is not a word I have heard before. If my knowledge of the ancient tongue serves me, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. Interesting. Put it back. I'm not allowed to taste it anymore. In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact bearing down upon us, I would have the aforementioned examples of crystallized memory to hand. Nemgigi, Rusnyord, I entrust these procurement to you. If there are any more memories to be extracted from this crystal, we will find them. Right. Here you go, guys. As for you, lady, there is a person I would have you seek. The one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this Pandaemonium would require a trip far into the past, to an era before the Sundering. How does everyone know that I have access to the past and time travel? Like, is it like that well known now that I can just like hop back to Elpis? I know of only one individual capable of such a feat. The very hero who would traverse time to prevent the world's doom. That's me. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventures beggars belief, and their veracity has been a subject of much debate among my peers. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is fact. So I ask you now, return to the past. Find out what and where Pandaemonium is, and if we need to be concerned by this message. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got it, I can do it. Thank you. For the time being, you should keep the crystal in your possession. I do not think you have seen the last of its memories, and more may be drawn out as you approach the source. Safe travels, and may we meet again soon to share our findings. Panda! Pandaemonium! Panda. Alright. Journey to the ocular. Approach the portal. What? Me? Make this cheaper. Oh, can I use the ocular? Oh, because, what's his face is? Hey, Silver. Because Thingy's currently trapped in the, tower, right? I thought he's used up all of his, energy now? I thought he's died. Why? What? I don't know. I'm sure all will be told in a moment. No point in theory crafting right now. Ba-ba-da-ba. Destination. Here we go. I'm waiting. Big blue portal. Got the crystal with me? Yes. If receives this message. Oh, he's gonna open the door for us. Turned. Walk through we go. Come, Pandaemonium, quickly. No, we need to walk through slower. We need the dramatic effect. Oh. It's really bright. What? Blue sky. I'm guessing we've been decked on the floor. Oh. Oh, my head. Oh. Where am I? Elpis? Different area of Elpis? Ugh. Oh, did I bump into someone? Oh, hey. It's you, buddy. Look at my face. Oh, could it be? He's so young. Such a baby. Oh, of course not. Apologies, but for the briefest moment I thought you to be a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous. Elidibus. He's so young. She told me a falling star would appear before me, and I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I did not expect the expression to be so literal. Oh, the face. Oh boy, shocked. Themis? 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 Ah, my apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Themis. As you can see by my bare face, I am not one of Elpis's observers. Rather, I am come on here on an assignment, which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. Oh. You certainly do know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain that you do not belong here, or any place I know, for that matter. I'm Azem's familiar. I'm also here on an assignment. Are we just playing the troll of just being Azem's familiar? That's it. That we're their familiar. We'll just go with it. It appears my initial impression was not so preposterous after all. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at her disposal. We like spreading rumors about Azem. No problem. If you are here at Azem's behest, then I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You are here to investigate Pandaemonium, yes? Sure. If so, we may be able to help one another. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? Oops. Well, I got this candy, and I licked it. And then I went through a portal. And then this happens. Oh, I see. I believe that dispels any major doubt I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand this is an uncommon occurrence. Yes, I'm sure. I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. Oh, I mean, I've dried it off for you. But, sure? Don't I have it anymore? Yeah, I do. Why are you putting this sad face, Yam? Just contemplating whether it was worth giving. Okay. This crystal. Oh, fascinating. While I cannot say much as to what it contains, it is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak of something gravely amiss in Pandaemonium. Yes. So we going there? We're gonna go investigate. Where is it? Down there? The facility extends beneath Elpis and is overseen by the words of Laha Brea. It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. So, who's broken free? Several days ago, however, an unnatural shift in the flow of its surrounding aether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from Pandaemonium ceased. So, someone broke free. I am here as a representative of an organization that works directly with the Convocation and have been tasked with investigating this incident. No. Now, there is some measure of transparency between us. Might I offer a suggestion as to what we do next? He's got such a baby face. But Elidibus was always like, really young to everyone else, right? so much bloody material. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so where are we in Elpis? Oh, we're over here. Where familiars dare. Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let us journey to Pandaemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I should have no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I would be loath to part ways from the falling star I had been waiting so long for. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with a friend I mentioned earlier. She had also noticed the anomaly near Pandaemonium. So, it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. However, she eventually decided that it would be unwise for us both to go. If two members of our organization were seen poking our heads about restricted facilities, it could raise questions, you see. I decided to go alone, but she left me with these words. Fear not, for in my absence a star shall fall before you. While I could not comprehend her meaning at the time, I believe now I understand. She does have a way of being right about these things. Is the friends literally us? Or something? Even so, her hints of what to come are generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze to the heavens. Suffice it is to say that I am grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the words of La Habrea for entry into Pandaemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at Anagorisis. Oh, it's back to these bloody names. Oh, thank God for flying now. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Alright, who am I looking for? Seems like really weird noises. Words of La Habrea speaker. Hello, sir. Can we gain entry, please? Please. I'm innocent. Hey, Ori. How you doing? What a fascinating etheric signature. In accordance with the convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandaemonium. I shall register your aether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from Pandaemonium as you please. Now, that was a painless process. I take this as a sign that we are meant to conduct our investigations together. Yes. Should be good. Of course, while you have been permitted entry into the facility, the specimens housed inside must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warder's instructions at all times. Who is this warder? Those who conduct their work within Pandaemonium are called warders for their role with respect to the creatures within. Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the words of La Habrea has deemed certain such creatures as worthy of further study, interring them within the facility. Those who spend their days in Pandaemonium are not merely researchers. They must work tirelessly to ensure that none of their subjects slip their shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison arouses frightful imagery, but Pandaemonium is a frightful place. Interesting. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with the utmost haste. Master Lahabrea shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there. Yummy yum! Tataru taru! How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm just getting this ready and then we can run Pandaemonium. Then I take it that means you have detected nothing amiss of late. The warders have reported nothing that would cause alarm. Minor fluctuations in ether have been observed, but surely Master Lahabrea would have acted if there were anything worth worrying about. Dark and Paladin 90. Oh boy, fully tanked up. Well, mostly tanked up. Wow. I see. It appears Lahabrea is kept well abreast of the goings-on here, then. Let's quickly avoid that question. I hope I am not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master Lahabrea. Do you know him? He has yellow eyes. They're suspicious. Suspicious eyes. Know him? We've met. Oh, the stories I could tell you. Oh, we've met. That's fine. Let's go with that. That a mere familiar would have had the honor to meet Master Lahabrea. He is not known to easily afford others his time, so you must be extraordinary indeed to be granted even a moment of it. Oh, I assure you, I did not have a choice but to deal with his time. Regardless, while I doubt I need to tell you this, he is one of the convocation. Take care that your actions do not hinder his work. Yeah, it's fine. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandaemonium. The noose that will take us there is on the eastern bank of Leith. Let us delay no further. Right. Shall we go find the teleport? What's up there? Back up there then. Do. So glad. Not flying. Else this would be painful. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Where? Oh! This is the teleporter that's seen as out of use and overgrown. Interesting. I had to contain my surprise for the sake of appearances, but is it true that you two have met Lahabrea in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager. Or else why would the fate have orchestrated our meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first time beholding the fabled Pandaemonium with my own eyes. Here's to a new adventure, eh? Alright, let's go to Pandaemonium. Where we see more sussy eyes. Oh boy. Well, definitely dungeon-like. It is as much as I feared. The speaker seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity not nearly so grave as portent that I'd imagined. Alas, was a fleeting and vain hope. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wards, the untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. I see nothing. Oh boy. It's such a cool map though. Oh boy. So many chains. Even the finest of masterworks is not without its flaws. However, someone or something is tampering with the protections. Is this what your house looks like? No. No, not at all. My house is literally a storage room. God. Yam's house would be absolutely hilarious. Like, she'd have like a nice outdoor garden with lots of flowers and all that. And you enter and it's like a dungeon. And you're just like, wholesome. Hey, Sloofy. How you doing? Right, Venus. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Interesting. Who we might have to fight. Fear not. There is no immediate danger. I reinforced what protections I could the moment we arrived. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its progress. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Oh. Make sure you get plenty of rest. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. Right, are we going to go venture in then? The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of actions should be to seek one out, wherever they may be. Right? Where? Where are we going to find them? However, there is something you must know. Yeah? The magic I wove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I lose focus, Pandaemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them. That's saying I ain't helping you. Just deal it yourself. I'm just a familiar, dude. Were there another way, I would gladly choose it. But let us at least be grateful that neither of us are here alone, trapped in hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. Sure. Of course, you have my promise. This request doesn't come as a surprise, to be honest. At least you received it with good humour. Rest assured I do not mean to stand by idly while you risk life and limb. I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support. Okay, you do that. Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your aether as a basis for illusionary allies that will fight at your side. Is that how they're doing it for these fights? They're pretending to use creation magics to summon other fighters. Perhaps 7 shall do. Yes is the answer. Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. Then so shall be it. Now, what I wonder awaits us in Pandaemonium's pitiless halls. Right, let us go, not a Lidibus. 7 will cheer. Esvaluda's the first circle. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. Alright. Party finder. Here we go. Great. Yes, please, Skoogums. You are always desired, Skoogums. No spoilers. Teehee. Alright. Let's. Alright. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. If people want to join. Put it in thingy. If anyone wants to join. It is 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Cool. I'm just gonna run around and explore. Ba, 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 ba. Just look at all the cool stuff. So many spikes. I'm guessing we gotta do the first bit before we can pass through. Ah. This is very like Dark Souls-y, I guess. Look how like my dress. Yeah, my dress shines so brightly. Can you find Yam? Where's Yam? There she is. The lighting really reflects well on it. Oh, jeez. Hey, Messina! Messina's here. Silver's stuck in queue trying to get in. I'm guessing Skoogums, you're still in queue. We're getting there. Open if you would like to join as well, Tataru. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Da, da, da. Run around enjoying this. Do like the aesthetic. Sadly, I got dragged into maps. Oh, no worries, Tataru. Oh. I take some pictures while people are joining. Can I remove doors? No. It's so creepy. What is this like glow that's on my dress? It's just... It's like when you go into the nightclub and they've got the luminescence on everywhere. Ba, ba, ba. Right, any... How is Skoogums doing on his queue? Is Skoogums online? That is one thing. No. Silver's offline trying to queue back in. The pain! I feel like I don't recognize half these names anymore. Ba 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 ba. Might pop in and say hi, maybe? Can I quickly leave and come back? Yeah. Let's do some map exploration while we're getting people. 28 in queue! Nearly there. Nearly there. I'm just gonna do a quick fly around and discover the map. Da, 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 da. Right. And then down here. Bum. Party finder. This little house on here. How cute. Why does the music keep breaking? Sorry, Yama got savage tonight. No worries, Azza. That's fine. Whoa. What's in here? Whoa. Interesting. Gogma's quest joins. Your girl been busy. You've been very busy. Like 1 minute, yeah. You've been a very busy girl. But make sure you get your rest. Don't push yourself too hard, as the doctor said. Tut tut. Silver on yet. Here's... No, not yet. I've got to reopen the bloody party finder now. Oh, maybe? Alright. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, let's pop back. Silver's joining. Oh. Is Wagon joining? Ba, ba, ba. God, having 2 healers would make this so much easier. It's Wagon Online. Da, 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 da. Wagon. Invite. Can I just invite to party? Or do I have to remove from party finder? Oh boy. I think this is all we're gonna get from people. And Wagon. Invite to party. Right. Let's go! Right. Let's heal. And see. No. Who doesn't meet it? Who? Who doesn't meet the criteria? Criteria is 565. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. I'm eyeing up. Dun, dun, dun. Do you have anything else ticked on duty? I've taken us off Duty Finder. Oh, no. Duty Finder... No. But... Like... Click. We're not allowed to join a party in progress? That's always, like, standard. That's broken. Oh boy, here we go. The first circle. Oh my gosh. Just wandering in. Hey, dude. Oh, I'll save them. I must. This appears to be one of the warders we seek, but I'm afraid he's in no state to answer questions. That is too fast. Oh. Do we have to fight him? I'm summoning my friends. Lalas. I'm not saying that name. Whoa. Oh, straight in. Okay. Here we go. Right, my team is there. Oh boy. I love this music. Oh, I seen her. Hey, Ghana. How you doing? Are you feeling better? Time to brush up on your Greek. Yeah. My Greek is very minimal. Yamas! Yay! Yeah. Oh, what does this mean? I've got 3. I don't know what it means. Hot spell and then cold again? End of the day. Arm doesn't hurt though. That's good. That's progress. That's good to hear. doesn't look good. What's it mean? Everyone's in red. I'll stand in the red then. Oh, it's the colour he's glowing. Yeah? Make that half. Yeah. It's fine. Blue ones again. Here. Oh. Lives of colleagues are at stake. Oh. Well, let us in then. We can help you. Welcome back. Right. Fairly smooth so far. Touch wood. What are we starting with? Like the blue ones. Oh dear. Decided which is doing next. Fire! Stand in the blue. Wait, oh my goodness, it's close. Oh, I did it! Oh, no limit. Let's do it. I don't care if it's wrong. Feel overwhelming heat. Alright, we'll stand here then. Stand here. Yes! Yay! We did it! There. We'll find your friends. Don't worry, Mr. Warder. Just gonna need everything. See what I get given. It's the end of the week. Yeah. There you go. You can have an gauntlets. I got a commendation. Oh boy. Get some more gauntlets. Oh, that was a thrilling display. And if I may be so vaunting, the warriors I spun from your aether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from an excellent cloth after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warder, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us sight unseen. Oh boy. Hey dude, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, please. Lady, he stares. What is that pose? Poke, 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 poke. Wow, metallic dye really glows. Oh, what came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew naught of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies, and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense back into me, I may have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. Red eyes. Very suspicious. I am Eric Thonios, a warder of Asphylodeus, Pandaemonium's highest layer and the place we are in now. One must wonder why you were so desperate to keep us out. What is happening in Pandaemonium? What is happening? The creations interred within Asphylodeus have been set free and stalk its halls to no end but violence. That's not good. No. That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? No. No, never. Each level of Pandaemonium is under the charge of a key ward, who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care and their loyalty to Master Laha Brea is absolute. Yet, something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury. Then, blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see. Your senses may have been muddled by magics that affect the mind. Perhaps the self-same ones that saw you separated from the other warders. Whatever has taken hold of me, Thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you've come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Well, stuff in the ether's gone wobbly. And I've got a tea and cake delivery. Hooray! Horror among horrors. So Pandaemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. That's terrible. By the same individual or individuals that released its captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails us little, however, if we cannot ascertain their identity. Are you able to ascertain their identity, sir? Thamus, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the Convocation. Were they to receive word of what has transpired here? What measures would they take? Well, who knows? Who knows? Heck. Doubtless they would consider this place a lost cause. Pandaemonium's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. As I thought. Were the creatures to escape to the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of La Habrea would never risk that, despite what value the research subjects may hold. All for the more reason to work with haste. We cannot expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. No. You would go alone? I would not leave the other warders to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at all costs. And so I must do the same. Themis, I know the request I'm about to make for you is a monumental one, but please, say not a word of this to the Convocation until I've given the chance to set things right. Well, how about you just let us help you? Yeah? Forgive my rudeness, Eric Chthonios, but my decision cannot be swayed by emotion. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve cannot win in the face of overwhelming odds. We're gonna help him, aren't we? That being said, our investigation has only just begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we've made an exhaustive survey. So for the time being, there is slightly more than resolve to rely upon. My bloody muscle. I knew you would be too eager to join us. Each moment since you fell from the sky has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend, which goes some way toward encourage me that this matter will yet reach satisfactory conclusion. Oh. We're gonna help you, dude. So, you agree to help? Yes. And the music. I'm sorry, I'm absolutely stuffing my face. I'm trying to get it in before the next battle. For the moment our goals align, the protective magic of Pandaemonium yet hold. So for the moment time is in our favour. Let us proceed upon the course you and Lady have set us upon. You can rely on me, it's fine. I feel like I should have got like I should get an emote that's just cake at some point in the future. What's happening? Tea and cake. Themis and Lady, yes? Thank you. The warders owe you a great debt already. We shall be glad to have someone familiar with Pandaemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so much more entertaining than a pair of 2. Now let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates in case any have followed you out. Okay. Don't know, just pick all of them. We unlocked the next one. No. Bit of quest first. Alright, we're at the gate. Oh, we're not allowed to walk, we just get teleported. The big gate. He's peering into the depths of Pandaemonium. Ready? Not a sound can be heard from within, which means neither creature nor warder has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean to rescue the warders and creations both? Naturally. Although they may be dangerous, they're valuable research subjects. I wouldn't see our labour, our untold hours of study go to waste. I dare say La Habrea would smile to hear you say such a thing. That is, if we had cause to report this incident to him. Smile. I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Yeah, that's fair about La Habrea. Ah, so you have met him before. I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandaemonium. I have, yes. My mentor was the previous head of this facility. That is to say, La Habrea's predecessor in the position of Chief Keyward. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words, "Was she who appointed me to this position, in fact." Ah, I see. I did not know there was a Chief Keyward before La Habrea. Your motivation to save your research subjects is not entirely driven by duty to the words. Then, you wish to also preserve the work of your mentor. You've the right of it. I'm lacking in ideas of how to go about that, however. I'm a mere warder. I cannot wield interment magics. No? Really? Ah, but of course I can hardly expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. You recall, during our battle earlier, I bound you in ethereal shackles. Interment is more refined and powerful magics upon the same principles. While both are used to keep our subjects docile, only the keyword of each tier is permitted to use interment. Even if I were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use the spell to any notable effect. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft, actually. La Habrea himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, Interment freezes the space around it for as long as the caster wills. Indeed. While the illusory beings you summoned to our fight suggested as much, I see your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of interment, and I've been lecturing you like a child at this time. I'm afraid my knowledge ends there. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast said spells with any consistency. Asian wagon. It literally could be. Totally not suspicious though. While I consider myself well versed in various magics, I would be ill-advised to assume the duties of keyboard without instruction. That being said, if I were to learn more of internment and its inner workings, perhaps. Well, you have a warder standing in front of you. Leave the fighting to me. You can pick out the rest. Yeah. Oh, no. Aww. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Well, the solution is obvious when you put it like that. Uh-huh. Eric Thonios, who implied that what prevented you from performing interment was the lack of magical capacity. What if I supplemented your power with my own? Would the spell succeed then? I cannot say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believe it may be our best recourse. That is, of course, assuming you can perform the initial rites and incantations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep and we would have to start over. Come on, dude. It really is an Asian wagon. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that their motions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Well, let us in then. Very well. Let us work out the specifics afterwards. Once we do, we can test out our methods on one of the escaped creatures. Though I suppose there is the matter of finding one. It would be foolish to rush in blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but untested stratagem at our disposal. Nay, I would prefer to engage in a single creature that Lady could dispatch on her own if the spell were to go awry. I agree, and if I may have an idea in that regard, I recall seeing the hippocampus wandering the waterways during my flight. Perhaps it is still there. Few of the subjects housed within the Asphodelos are fond of water. I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. Then there shall be our first target, or perhaps subject, is the better term. Before we commence with the internment magics, the creature should be weakened to a sufficient degree. I believe I can trust you with that task. Right, yeah, sure, I can do it, no worries. As dependable as ever. Once you have given a thorough trouncing, we shall bind this hippocampus with the keyword's magic. Until then, my illusions shall fight by your side. See, I understand the waterways reference now. The hippocampus will be alone, but his daunting opponent nonetheless. Its magic warps the environment around it, and it will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. Right. Here we go. Let's quickly shove this in my face. Come on. 100% elegant here. Alright. I am inviting people. Everyone. Where's Yo-Yo? Invite. Invite, blah blah blah. Alright. Only DPS. There we go. We mostly got a full party. Just tank space left. That's fine. We can search. Are we all Gucci? Are we good? Are we good to jump in? Yes, yes. That is what I like to hear. We go into the second circle. You're ready, Chex. Let's just jump in. I see you've met Eric. I have. The wonderfully short name. Here we go. How you doing, Soren? It's only a little hippocampus. Only a little one. Oh boy. So many Lalas. Yes! End of the workday. I gotta try and play PS2 this evening. Ah! Good luck. Good luck. Hopefully you can smash it. All the Lalas. Try the harness the look of the Lala to overcome. Yes. True Lala blessings. We'll push through. Oh my god, I need to shrink summoner the summons. It's so big. Oh, I'm meant to be looking around the map. I'm just following everyone. The witch. Disgusting. Really love the design of this fight. I'll see. At the minute, I have no idea what's going on. No, my Zena. Water has receded. Yeah. Is it fights like this that has the whole different water and all that, where I'm very much like, I'm following everyone else because I haven't got a clue. Oh boy. Fractal vulnerability stacks the first time. Oh boy. I don't seem to be too bad at the minute. Yeah. Tank privilege. Yes. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Provide someone with a danger Dorito on their head and I'll follow. Sorry, dude. I was trying to avoid everyone else. Are we all dead? No, it's just me. Running over here. Oh shit. Oh, we're dead. I have no idea what I'm meant to be looking for. Go Skoogums! Heal them all! Oh boy. Oh. Tanks and one healer's good. Second healer's up. Weird head things over there. That can wait. No, Skoogums! Oh. Oh no, this is bad. Why did I accept? This is terrible. Oh boy, there is a lot going on. Tee-hee. Alright, I clearly need to look out for stuff, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Wow. Okay. Different angles. Keep returning here, it's safe, right? Right? Sewage deluge. Oh, a bit far away. Okay. Right, the water indicates obviously there's overflow. Then what? Oh, jeez. survived it for once. Oh, stack that. Okay. Whoa! Where's the Alright, we're good? We good? Right, there's the head. There's another head. Right. It's gone. Oh boy. Shit. Be terrible. Deluge. Let's stand here. Oh god, there's deaths. Oh no, somehow. No, I'm dead. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm definitely dead. I'm definitely dead. I'm definitely dead. I'm definitely. Oh. What? Bubbles. Avoid that? That's not good. Oh, fuck. Stand here and take it. There. Yeah. It's over there. That's so much easier to see. What? What? Seems like most of this is stand on top of each other. Smile. The deluge is coming. Ugh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh shit. Oh, I somehow survived. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Whoa. Oh, guys. Go-go's. Oh, it's so pretty. Go-go saved everyone. Now you gotta keep us alive. At least what's great is that there's no positionals on this dude. Oh boy. Oh. Cast. Ba, 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 ba. Nearly there. Oh, there's the head. Yay! The hippocampus is fallen. Oh, jeez. Hey, guys. Hey, it worked. That's cool magic. Ba, ba, ba. Look at all the lalas. Number 1 floor tank. Yay. Yeah. Oh. That's got some gloves. Got some gloves. I don't know how many tokens I need for them. 2 maybe? Oh. I knew that you were no mere mercenary, but to make such clean work of the hippocampus. Seasoned fighters scarcely have the occasion to visit Pandaemonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms indeed. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection, in no small part thanks to you. Themis's power was more than enough to complete the internment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper magus. Truly. Having seen your abilities firsthand with your within your fight with Lady, I beg to disagree. Shackles is the one exception, and 'tis only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of my depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. We may prove the impossible possible after all. Right, next one. Let's see how this goes. Ba 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 ba. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. The key ward of Asphodelos is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered that what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the key wards beside their magical prowess. Is there aught you can share? Anything? Anything at all? Why, hello there. Okay, I understand some of the spoilers now. Alright. Of course, a man named Hesperos is in charge of Asphodelos. Not only does he have thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He has done much to ensure that I flourished here, in spite of my ineptitudes at magic. And I have always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, key wards are not only masters of internment, they can also bend the hallways of Pandaemonium to their will with creation magics. With all this in mind, I am certain that so long as Hesperos guides them, the other warders are safe. Are they now? Are they? I can see why absolute control over the Endvine zone is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of the waterways, I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Hesperos is as capable and caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He is like as not taking your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be in the innermost circle of Asphodelos. From then they could flee to the Abyssos if hard pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them on the way. Oh, indeed. And we shall gain comprehensive understanding of the situation within Asphodelos, which will be essential in determining whether we ought to continue down to Abyssos. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix, last I checked. What, Phoenix? The Phoenix, mate. Is that how you spell Phoenix? The Phoenix? Phoenix? Is this their version of the Phoenix? Phoenix. I have heard the name before. A fiery bird with life eternal. Yeah. That's a phoenix. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and La Habrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. That face. Yam is unimpressed right now. And he was hardly the only one. The Phoenix will be but one of many attempts of the concept gone awry. Aye, far from invoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seeks only to turn the world to ash. Thus it was confined within Pandaemonium. Development of these concepts continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for La Habrea and his worlds. When I received word that at long last La Habrea had succeeded where so many had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the warders of Pandaemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? How did you? I don't believe we did. The research of the words of La Habrea has little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. They're just jailers. They're not involved with anything else. They just exist. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandaemonium, we would make the assumption that at own peril. Better to assume we'll need to bring Asphalodius's most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may as well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. Phoenix. I'm glowing. The bloody dress glow. Oh, the stairs. Oh. It's literally fucking Castlevania castle entrance. What have you seen? Oh, there's a bit of fire over there. It's gonna smash through the glass. Found it. Oh. Hello. You know what? I'm gonna summon an arena for you. Smile. What? Oh wait, literally teleporting away. Right? Then we're gonna go back and fight it. Oh, we literally ran away and left. Ugh. It seems whoever is behind this can alter space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. I'm glowing. Impossible. If those creation magic's at work, then that means... Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to enter the Phoenix. Into the Phoenix. We're gonna do it. Right, the third circle. See how it goes. I think it will good. You're ready, check. Go. Bum, bum, bum. Is what? Nothing's on. Close. Join. Why is it being weird again? Nothing's changed. We've got 4, 2, 1. Sometimes I don't understand this system. Oh. That makes sense. Right. to stand on the railings. God. Someone at Square has definitely watched a lot of Castlevania. That's how it feels. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Here we go. Here we go. Phoenix! We fight Phoenix. World Unsundered. That's Valideus, the third circle. Oh boy. Summon the Lalas! Ba, 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 ba. Mythic creation. The Phoenix! The carbon clears. Oh boy. Got fire circles. Oh boy. It's very reminiscent of the actual Phoenix fight. And oh boy, that's hot. Oh shit. Wow. I just noticed our other tank is called Bottom Twink. What? There's nothing. Okay. Oh. Don't attack them because it's useless? Okay. Oh boy. Right. You're very untrustworthy of the center area. Oh. Fire rain. Oh. Right in the middle. Oh boy. What now? You're coming back to life. No. Bad. Run. Fit nicely. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Yo-yo. I'll stay. Oh shit. Over here. I'm really scared of using limit break when it hits, just in case we have a bad session like last time. Oh no. I feel like I don't understand, so I avoid. It's the safest option. Cyrus, I see that eyeball. But I've just seen the eyeball. I see. I'm very focused. I'm trying not to die. Oh. Very good, Azza. Very good. I'm proud of you. Of course, confused. GG, Skuggums. GG. Really does feel like a dance sometimes. Just doing these. Boing. Yay! Oh god. The Phoenix! The Phoenix is down. Seal it. Back into its prison. Like an ancient Pokeball. Sealed away. Thanks for being the bottom to my top. Oh, bottom twig. Oh. Oh, that's hilarious. I want a top piece. I have a top piece? Or legs? Probably gonna get legs. It's still cheap. Bottom twink. Wow. What a name. With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet a matter of this arena. It looks a bit unsundered here. As you've told us, there is but one person in Asphodelos with the ability and authority to wield such magics. Though fortunately it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. A contemptible display, as it befits an inferior specimen. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of internment drag the Phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. Oh yes, I'm arming up. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Hello, sir. Suspicious yellow eyes. Keyword Hesperos. Why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandaemonium? Pandaemonium. Pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Oh, Erincthenios, you must pester me with these inane questions. Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master Lahabrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. Uh-oh. He's so... Oh. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperus I know. Something has warped you, too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. He's a floaty boy. He is. You prove my opinion of you with every word. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential. To be the son of Master Lahabrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. Interesting. You're his son? But of course, it's always about Lahab. Silence! If you're gonna, like, cut him off, at least make it quicker. You are not worthy to utter his name. For one, I'll be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surely bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations, and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemotheos, I shall serve Master Lahabrea, ever faithful, to the end of days. Cyrus is ancient. Cyrus is ancient gets corrupted and because of vampire? Okay then. Cyrus, we gotta talk about your past, dude. Smile. This guy looks like a Castlevania reject. He really does. He's a Dracula knockoff. Like even the hall that we entered looked like the castle in the anime. And he shall require no other. I think not. Oh, how dare thee. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Erycthenios is more capable than you could ever know. Without spoilers, they lean into that in Savage. Fair. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of internment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Why are you looking at me? Why? Lady, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos's mind, it is plain that his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. I hope he throws a glass. Please excuse my rudeness in court. As I destroy one of my holy chalices. Ching! Weaklings, though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master internment so quickly. To say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the Phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphodelos, I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Erechthonios. Even dullards have their uses. Bye-bye, Mr. Vampire. Oh boy. Where's the other dude? Oh, he's over there. He's having a think. Okay. Same as. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Erechthonios worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He looks... oh. He has said little ever since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Yay! Ba-ba-ba-bum. Alright. Last one for now. Much as I am loath to disturb Erechthonios so soon after what just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events, concerning both the keyword and his father. Dude, you didn't tell us La Habre was your dad? That's big news. Hey. Oh, if this is ancient Wagon, then Wagon's dad is La Habrea. Oh no. The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandaemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. I'm La Habrea's son, bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connections with La Habrea. Was La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Habrea. More specifically, my mother, who was a researcher there. It's all entangled. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? Yeah, I was like, real? Holy shit. How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You've the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I just can't get over how I'm a little glowing orb right here. I see. There is little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. You got the answer for us, dude? Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. She died in childbirth. No. and Lahabre was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now, when he offers not one drop of compassion known? Lala Bread probably melded with her. He has a thing for that, right? He does that, yeah. He likes to become one and whole. Oh, jeez. Lala Bread. Ah, I see. She is no longer with us. An expression to convey the end of a life. Nope, not at all. I did not notice that. I weren't really looking that closely, to be honest. Oh. I have known only the public face of Lahabre. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit oft he comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Oh. What are you going to say? Of course. There are more pressing matters at hand, after all. Namely, how to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect him to face on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. Sounds good. He said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that he means he is vulnerable to internment. Well, are we gonna capture him? In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him after all that is done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put Lahabre's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. Lahabre is the chief keyword of Pandaemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favour? It doesn't make any sense. Been cursed and taken over. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at its disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? If you fail to confine him, I can always strike him down. I got this. I got this, guys. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well. Let us try Eric Theos's plan. Thank you, lady. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Vrykolakas, a beast which feeds off the aether of its prey. Likely that it is the creation Hesperos has merged his essence with. And we all know too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. Oh boy. Let us go. Da, 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 da. The fourth circle. Eyes. Right, everyone. Okay. Oh, jeez. Why? Oh, okay. Just going through terrible chat macros. Ready for four? Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Okie dokie, let's go. Is everyone in the correct class? Go on. One, just one tank. Just one tank, guys. How bad can this be? How bad indeed. I should. Oh. Now it's not the time. I feel like I need proper fangs for this. Ba-ba-da-ba. Come on, tank. Come on, tank. Let's go. Oh, does this dude have different music to the others? I hope so. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Less than 5 minutes. Let's go. Banoi, banoi, banoi. Ba, 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 ba. I think this might be a short one tonight, after how long last night was. I felt so rough getting up in the morning. Just like, ugh. No more 5.5 hour late streams. Right. Fourth circle. Hello, Alucard. No, Dracula. Allow us to defeat you with little ones. Oh boy. I don't need my glasses for this. Let's put them away. Ba, 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 ba. Spikes all around. You may not see me. Glasses are off. Serious business. Everyone over here. Like hide in the corner, okay. This is a bopper. Oh boy. You just stand here? No wagon! Uh-oh. Curtains. I'm scared to stand on here. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, this is feels. Run away. I see now. No tank. Really? Oh no! That's too far! Oops. Oh. Me and spatial awareness doesn't go really hand in hand very well. Uh-oh. Someone not a DPS. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Panic. Right. 2-star, which goes first? Oh, what does the fire one do? A stack. Okay. Alright. Someone, not a DPS, take that one. Oh shit. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! That was so close. Oh, oh. Ba, ba, ba. Can I... Is it safe? No. You know what? Screw it! Let's watch this death happen. Who are we starting with this time? Green. Stack. Squiggles! Jumping in at the end. Yes! Yay! We did it! Pandaemonium is Philadelphus complete. Ba-ba. Well, that was terrible, bro. I'll pass on the gloves. It's a little badly. Got a blade and tokens over here. Ugh. Wow. Wow. Terrible rolls. People gonna roll on things. Another chess piece. I bought some accessories so I could hit the eye level to come into Pandaemonium. Which was suggested yesterday. So yeah, that's what I bought. It's accessories. Now, Themis, we end this here. Let's go. Seal him. Fools! I will not be put in chains. Ding. I can finish him off. I can do it. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more of a mere nuisance. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. You are wasting your breath, Hesperos. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Huh. Yes, yes. My repertoire is not exhausted yet, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. Oh, okay. Flying sword. Okay. I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. Okay, right. You do that. Sure. How your ambition led you so astray, Hesperos. You are better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandaemonium. You had La Habre's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides? Yes. Yes seems to be the answer here. Very much so. Oh, we're done, guys. Time to leave. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. That he would forsake all that for a banger theme and gothic drip. I mean, wouldn't you? Seriously, like, wouldn't you? Hesperus's infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was so jealous that fate had chosen you, and not him, to be La Habre's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought verboten power, power that La Habre would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warps one's own heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. It's not as uncommon as you might think. It happens, but that doesn't mean it's right. Yeah. We know someone. I see. I admit I cannot but find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies naught but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you true. How it is so desperately wished for their light would fall upon you again. Is he thinking of his mother? But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. Yes. Let's finish our job and leave. All done. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperos's magic is fading throughout Asphodolus. Now the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? That smile. Of course he can. The future Hythlodaeus. Not Hythlodaeus, Elidibus. What? What is this presence? Eric Thinios, what lies beyond that threshold? That's the passage which connects Asphodelos to Abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. No. Oh no. Could never have guessed that. Guarded. The way is locked. A warding sigil. How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to apprise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. I agree. We'll come back in a couple of patches time for the next part. What's next? Is this where we say our farewells? Although we have defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandaemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? It is a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that this same magic could have poisoned Hesperos's heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments. For more potential Hemethoi? No. If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperos. No, buddy. Do not lose heart yet, Eric Thenios. Hesperos challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. He was the first Himothios, and the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandaemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With creation still having free reign of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. Smile. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield intimate magic within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. He's so powerful. Just like that, then there's nothing stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Say that word very quickly. Just so. I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. You are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? La bread. 'Tis too soon to say. Let us first find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandaemonium, then I am not above asking La Habre for help, should it come to that. Yes, we gotta do that. Right? Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperus' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Eric Thinios and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary. There may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I am able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Are we done here then, guys? Nonsense. You owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus's assault. Each of us have arrived at this dire pass by separate paths. It is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandaemonium saved. No, dude. Go, pat pat. Thank you, Themis. Hesperesso's words seem to have affected me more than I realize. Together we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Lady her rest. Yes, Lady needs her rest. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Oh... Yes. Yes! Back there. Alright. Back to Aporia. Oh. I think this might be a nice little short streamer. A much shorter stream than last night. Still nearly 3 hours long. Oh! Yeah. Pandaemonium is not a short... Oh, questline. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, so where are we going? Going over here. Yeah, I think once I've handed this in, I'll wrap it up and then that'll be the end for tonight. Nice compact Pandaemonium session, which I think is all good. Claudian, I do not remember your voice, but let's go with it. Welcome, lady. Back from the past and none worse for wear, I see. So what did you find? Well, all this stuff that I'm gonna tell you, like, word verbatim, all that. So there is evil afoot in Pandaemonium, an already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly, we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Lady heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who it left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet, ilm by ilm, we shall unveil that mystery. With the help of Lady, of course. By her actions was the fabric of past reshaped, and yet she returns the same present she left. Which can only mean one thing, that her intervention in Pandaemonium's crisis is but one of countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. Everything is meant to happen. I'm meant to intervene in all these things. Ugh. There is no telling what consequences would arise if we stopped pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unravelling within Pandaemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples would carry forth to the future? They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beast that arose during the final days. Ugh. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the aeons that followed. If the scars that it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. Nod. Agreed. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandaemonium? Yeah. Sure. Just let me know. Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there's aught we can do to ease your burden, you only need to say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. Sure. Have the candy. Have the candy. It's been cleaned, don't worry. It's been cleaned. Ah, it shines just as splendidly as the day we met. I can assure you, yeah. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time, and as it matters in Elpis seem to be in similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into a critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Mylene is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in the most modern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here and she will be glad to offer her services. We know researchers in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras, and would give you goods in return should aid you in trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, Nem Gigi has been taking faithful notes. She is at your complete disposal. Ah, thank you. Oh, good. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental. Something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honour, nor reassurance, than to have your capable assistance in this endeavour. If there is anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Yay, the team! Really like their tops. Options, look at all this rubbish. Skill speed. Sure, let's have that one. Ugh. Right. Awesome. Claudian, you're done. Peace. Right. Well, you know what? There we go. Pandaemonium. We've done Pandaemonium. Yay! Nice and controlled. And I think an early night is needed after yesterday. So, I think we'll call it for now. I am knackered. So, yes. So, thank you all for hanging out tonight. We had a fairly successful run on everything. Only died a few times. Just a couple. But yeah. I think I might take a few days rest before coming back. To make up for all the MSQ rush. Yes. I'll see you next time. So, thank you all. Bye bye.